We are going to talk about the film The Last Time I Saw Paris, which is an American film that was produced in 1954. We can see in the cast a very young Elizabeth Taylor. And the film starts in France at the very end of World War II, when the population is on the streets and they start celebrating the liberation of France. There is an American journalist there, and he's on the street in the middle of the celebrations, and he's suddenly kissed by a young woman who says goodbye and leaves. And after a while, he gets involved with another woman, and he finds out that both women are sisters. The woman who kissed him on the street is played by Elizabeth Taylor, and it's two sisters with completely different personalities. And Elizabeth Taylor likes parties, she's more irresponsible, while Marion, the other sister, is more serious, more responsible. And after a while, the American journalist gets married with Elizabeth Taylor's character, Helen. And at first, life is very difficult for them financially, because the American journalist, he couldn't get money in France. They had financial difficulties, but after a while, he finds out that some piece of land that he had, that there was oil in this land, and the couple becomes rich. And they also have a daughter called Vicky. And when they became rich, the style of the couple changed. And while Ellen slowly becomes more responsible, her husband spends all his money in parties, has no responsibility, and they start losing emotional connection and even flirt with other people. One day, after a fight between the couple, the husband locks the wife out of home. He was very drunk, and it was snowing a lot that night. So Helen couldn't enter her house. Then she went in the middle of all that snow to the house of Marion, her sister. Marion gives shelter to Helen, but Helen caught pneumonia, and she passes away after some days. And this American journalist is still very irresponsible as a father. And the aunt of Vicky, the daughter, the aunt of Vicky, Marion, she got full custody of the child. And this American journalist, he lives to the United States. However, he returns to France after some years, and he wants his daughter back. He is more settled. He got to write a book. He became successful. However, Marion denies that because she had lots of sorrow, because he preferred Helen, not her. She loved him too. And somehow she felt that he was responsible for the death of her sister. And that creates lots of drama. And after a while, Marion accepts that the father stays with her daughter. But there's lots of problems and lots of trouble until it happens.